Hello, welcome to Boardings with Niramas. I'm Joseph. Raquez here as well. He is ready and excited for some more Manor Lords. So we're going back into Manor Lords and we are going to get into sort of the next development of the city. Or the cities, we have two of them. And I like having two. I think more than two you can get a bit stressed out actually, as it could be too much. But two is fine. I do sometimes I have like a third where it just does one thing. Like you could have a region where all they do is deliver iron or whatever. But yeah, so we have two. We are going into level 3 housing today. That is the goal. I don't think we can get to level 4 already. We'll see, but I think that could be a bit tricky. Because the thing is, they're going to need ale. That's the big one, right? And then they need clothes. They also need shoes if you're going to go to level 4, but I think shoes we do have a bunch, or like we have a bunch of leather or hide, so we can make that happen. But the big thing now is ale and clothing. And I think we're in a good place to get that going. But as always, I mean even off stream, when I come back to this game, I always have to do a little bit. First off, I have to sort of remind myself of, wait, what was happening? Where are we? Okay, so it's March. So March, what is the year? 5. And let's see, what are we doing? So the fields are planted, right? That should be, yeah. I was talking about making more fields as well. That could be a thing. We're doing good on food though. I have a lot of carrots, beetroots, cabbages. We still have, 100 rye bread. That's a lot. I don't think like food is that pressing of a matter, but then again, we also need the fields for the barley. And how are we doing over here? It's very similar. 10 months of food, 12 months of fuel. They get the charcoal here, right? Yeah. So the clay on the way. They're making roof tiles. See, how did you on the... Yeah, they haven't gotten any crossbows yet, right? That's the plan now, I think, to send crossbows here. We started that last time. Iron's looking good. We have a bunch of iron ore. They're also, let's see, are they making iron slabs here? They're not doing it right now. I think they did just for the tools, right? Yeah, they have 22 tools. So that should be fine for now. But yeah, I think this would just tick on, right? The fish. Yeah, they're getting the fish. I think we did some... Yeah, we did this before we ended last time. Like, we put people in the forager hut and the fishing. So, like, we were ready to begin the spring. And did we do the same thing down here? See, for the mushrooms. Yeah, we do have people getting the mushrooms. The wild animals is just ticking on all year round, I guess. The sheep, we got to 18 sheep, 18 lambs. That's good. I think we bought like 6 sheep, and the rest is just from, reproducing of sheep, which is awesome. I hope the sound is okay today. I think so, but I hope so. If there's any issues with the stream, let me know in the live chat. If there's if the sound levels are off, I raised the I lowered myself since last time, and I raised the music because I noticed that the music was very low. So just nice having the music in the background in the stream. The music is awesome in this game. So alright, I think 3 people. We have a lot of people in on there. We don't need to have this many people on this, right? So we just cut down on the whole cutting, the wood industry. Didn't we have the sheep farm? Okay, we have people on the sheep farm, weaver's workshop, tannery. We have some hides. Someone could work there, just getting the shoes. We have some clothing already from the tailor here. Let's see, is the tailor using... Yeah, they're using yarn, which we do get constantly, like, except for the winter, we will keep getting yarn all the time, so that's great. So we have 9 people here. I think that is a good time to make some more farms then. Because we need more barley, because we have 49 malt. Where did we put the... Sometimes it's hard to find things. There's the... oh, do we still have... No. No. People don't need to be in here. Because we don't have any more flour anyway. Oh wait, where's the... Oh, it's over here. There's the malt house. Nobody's there. Yeah, so we need more barley. So let's look at the barley fertility. And it's bad, but decent over there. And there, but that's kind of far away. Yeah, I think this is, you know, the most realistic area. It's not that far away. Get some fields going for barley, and hopefully can get a bunch of ale. I don't think we have a brewery yet, if I remember correctly, so that's something we need to build as well. But it's like no hurry until we have the barley we need. I want these too big. Like what? The game sort of recommends 1 Morgan, whatever that is, in size. That seems to be good. Or maybe, you know, a little bit less, but I think it's like somewhat balanced around that in terms of how many families you need per field. You need like 1 family per 1 Morgan, I think. So if we do something like this, we're gonna have to take down some trees, but yeah, that's fine. And then we'll do a road. I like having roads. It doesn't look that great, I think, but it's just practical reasons. It makes sense to have roads around the fields, because they will have the oxen as well, running around with the oxen. It just makes sense to me that they have roads to walk on. Even though I don't like it if it gets too much of a grid, because, you know, it doesn't look natural. But this is fine. So that's 5. Let's see if we can get maybe 6. We can get 1 in here as well. Perfect. Right, so 6 new fields, which also means I do want another farmhouse. We have it. We could have it like here. We can make a road. We can make the road connect over here as well, so the road can connect up to the village like that. Then we can have a farmhouse here. For 1 farmhouse, you put in 8 people. That should handle, you know, up to 8 Morgan basically. So this is 6 Morgan, or a little bit less, I think. So that should be fine. And this one up here is basically, what is this, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 maybe? But they can also help each other, of course. So let's set this up with some rotations. So what I like to do is just put these on screen at the same time, like 3 at a time. So we have good overview here. I mean, the ball is not great, you know, it is what it is. Maybe we do it like this. I think we'll just go barley. We'll do some rye, but we'll start off with barley on everything here, so we can get a good barley harvest this year, and that could lead to us getting the level 3s this winter, basically. Once they, you know, they have to handle the actual barley as well and make it into malt and all that, and make it through the beer and bring the beer to the tavern. So it's a process. But if we just do it like this, should be fine. This was a really bad one for everything, really. And we might change up these later if the fertility is too bad and all that, but for now this should be good. This is gonna be a bunch of barley. Once they, you know, build this and so on, we can get that planted. I don't think it's optimal to like plant in April for the optimal harvest. Better to plant in like October, I guess. But still, it's still gonna be a bunch of barley. We get it into the malt house. We already have the tavern ready here. And yeah, that should be fine. And by that we should, you know, we have 39 clothes now in April, so by November or something we should be fine on clothing. And then one more thing they do need is animal produce and fruits. They have it now, so right now all they are missing is the beverage, it seems like. Which actually makes me think we could start off with some of them right now. If we get a brewery, we could do a few. Don't need to do all of, you know, all of them at once. And I think this was the granary. This is the one that holds the malt, so I wanted the brewery like... it's not optimal to replace the chickens, but then again, you know, they cost like what, 25 coins, and we have 1500 almost. It's not a big deal to replace this, so let's make this into a brewery. And once they are up and running... Wait, what? But now I'm confused. Didn't I click this one? What did I click? Did I click this one? No. I'm really confused on what happened. Did I somehow click the... Maybe we'll get 2 breweries. Did I click this one for some reason? I don't know. That was pretty weird. Oh yeah, they're building this. Almost, I totally forgot about this. We did set up the... I mean, it's basically a fence. But like a wooden castle at least, right? For now. Because we don't really have good access to any stone, so you know, making a full-on stone castle, I don't think makes much sense in this, you know, with the setup we have here. I would like them to build this first of all, though, because now they are, I don't know the priority. If everything is on the same priority, like everything is on normal, I still think they have a priority. Obviously, maybe it's distance, but like it seems like they tend to build manor or church, basically the big projects, before anything else. And I really want to get this farmhouse up, so let's, you know, make sure that happens. But other than that, I think we're all good here. Up here, I don't think like anything happened. Well, the fish is pretty low here. Maybe we should get... What are they doing? Well, they got like... They got a few fish. Let's get one more person in there because it is, you know, growing this time of year. And I don't think, yeah, they're not really like, they still have, there's still room for new families to move in. And a few building projects, new granary over here. But this one is, you know, still, where's the market? There it is. It's still functional, like it's not maxed out or anything. Berries are growing really slow. We did get some though. We should upgrade this so they can make some herbs as well. I don't know exactly how the mechanics for the herbs work, but you know, they do get sick sometimes, and then the herbs are supposed to speed up the recovery process so they get back to work. So yeah, I think we'll speed it up here. I think we're in a good spot to speed it up. And now it says the brewery is done. Wait, am I... What is going on? Where brewery done? Where? There. What the... How did I click this?
Summer's coming soon.
This was a farm. How did I click this for? I have no idea how that happened. Like, if I was here, like, how did I accidentally click this? And we don't need a...
This is heavier than it looks.
We don't need a brewery this size. But, you know... I want the brewery there, so we're just gonna... We're gonna have to do this. This is kind of silly. We can't go... Why can't we go back from a brewery? Like we could change... Maybe it's so, like... Yeah, we can't do that with the artisans. The blacksmith can't be changed. Like if you have goats, you can't change it to something else. Okay, there's the brewery that I want to have. So we're gonna have to delete this. This is kind of sad, but yeah. I mean, obviously I could just, you know, reload and all that. I don't like to reload on stream though. We could build some new housing as well. It would be nice to have some houses over by the water, right? I'm not really sure how we would get... Can we get a road like... Yeah, we can do something like this. Maybe a little shorter like this. Oh, we have... Wait, I'm gonna pause the game. Why do we... That sound indicates military. Why does it say another ruler's army was sighted? Oh, it is another ruler's. It's the this is mercenary group, light mercenary archers, brigands. No, are they gonna attack us now? Oh, I mean, we can probably handle it, but like I want to focus on the upgrading and the brewery and all that. But it seems like we're gonna have a war here. Okay, so they are. I mean, they haven't attacked us yet. Like they have recruited mercenaries, and they come here. Like right now, we're not at war with the pleasure to meet you. I don't really know how this works, the whole diplomacy system. It seems to be updated since last I tried it, but yeah, I mean, we're not at war, so like I don't know what their plans are. Are they going for like a bandit camp or something? I don't even know. There's not even any bandit camps here. We're walking around with the retinue. Oh, they are. They're pulling out their army. Oh, look at this. Oh, okay. I think I understand what's happening. So, you know, every year, every 2 years, whatever, I don't remember the settings, there's going to be a raiding party of bandits coming at us. But since we have an AI opponent, you know, they can come anywhere on the map. So they came from this direction. The AI responded, you know, reacted to that, and to defend themselves, they also hired some mercenaries. Those mercenaries happen to come out in our region because the mercenaries come from, they don't necessarily, you know, show up where you want them at first. They have a set region where they spawn. So I don't think we have a war on our hands anyway. It's just that they're going to defend themselves from the brigand, which is nice because at one point, I think it was in December when I played, they built a city or a village, and then they didn't have any military at all. They didn't even have the retinue then, so they just got burned down from when the bandits came, and it was kind of sad. I don't know what they're doing though. Are they running? What, are you not gonna fight them? Okay, they are fighting. But what's going on over here? Are they... What's going on here? The brigands are just walking in here, and the AI... Come on, you gotta defend your people. They're just like lost. They seem to be stuck on a corner or something here. there's a lot of work to be done on this AI, I think. They're actually like walking over here. So I mean, this is good for us, of course, because they're like wasting their troops. to get rid of the bandits, and the bandits would come for us. Are these bandits coming for us? Are they gonna walk the whole way? I think they are like sort of set to attack the player first of all, and then now the AI we should go. Let's go fight them over here. The AI happened to be in the way, sort of from the. I mean, we have our retinue army out here, so they can do some work. They also get experience from fighting, so that's good. And they are pretty strong, at least. Let's see what happened to the mercenaries that were. I don't know. It's if they're in like a forest, then we won't see them. Kind of annoying. They came out here, and I think I would assume they started walking this way to get to defend the AI city. But yeah, I don't know. As long as they don't go in my town, don't really care. But oh, well, where were we? We're gonna build a farmhouse. I don't know why they're not doing that. That shouldn't take them this long. Oh, they're still building the manor. Oh, it was also on highest. That explains it. Okay, so now they are. Wait, what are they doing now? Now they're claiming this region. Okay. So maybe they did pull out their army in order to claim a region, which was what I thought at first when I saw them. Okay, so they beat the bandits here, but they're down to 27. And I wonder if they're gonna get a corpse bit going, clean this up, or if like their people gonna be very upset and they're gonna have people. You know, I don't know. I don't know how developed the AI opponents are, if they have like the same rules as the player has. I mean, I assume they have, you know, approval and all that, and they have the same, like how many are migrating depending on the approval, and you know, if it gets too low, people might, you know, emigrate. They're still fighting in here though. I don't know, my guys are probably. Yeah, my guys. Yeah, no, they're too. Let's go back home. They are too far away to. They won't even get there before the bandits are gone, right? Because they're down to like. Yeah. I don't really care that they claim an empty region. It doesn't matter that much. I mean, it makes it so there's no more bandit camps spawning there, which is a little bit sad because those are nice to go grab for some easy money and influence. But of course they're gonna grab like more and more, and finally they will get to one of my areas, and at that point I will have to fight them. Which shouldn't be that hard. It looks like they only make spearmen. So they might get some mercenaries, of course, but... Now they beat one of the bandit groups. But it's going very slowly, like they still... I wonder if they get like upgrades. If they make gambesons and helmets and so on for their... Yeah, there's so much about this. They lost like one... They lost 2 retinue, like 2... They lost a bunch of people here. And then they just stand over there as well. Like they don't disband them so they can go back to work. They just stand there for a while. Yeah, I don't know. I have no like programming skills or anything like that. But I would assume that it's somewhat challenging to make a well-functioning AI. I don't know, in one of these games. Like if to make them be able to like do what a player would do, like, you know, building cities and doing all the different things you do. I don't know how hard that is. I also feel like in these kind of games, like there's so many bad AIs. Now, of course, you know, this is old games, but I remember playing Age of Empires 2, which is, you know, a super old game, but I remember the you could just like build a few walls somewhere and then the AI opponents would just go and smash your walls out in the middle of nowhere for like an hour, and you could just ignore them. You could very easily trick the bots, so to speak. Why are you not building this? But what is going on here? Are they like set on doing this? Even though I lowered the, I don't know. I do have some money though, so I think we'll spend these guys and then we can expand them a bit. And oh, they can only be 12 because because we don't have the should build this one here. We don't have enough timber. I don't even have we have people working on timber. So yeah, that's just okay. Yeah, we should make that happen pretty soon, but I think I mean these can go to 24. If they go back home, I like to expand the retinue a little bit. We have some money. We are doing some taxes here, right? But where is that now? Oh, they're in my town. Okay. But I mean, these guys are not like dangerous being in here. If that was bandits, that would be, you know, panic mode because they will start burning stuff. The enemies of like another ruler aren't burning things, at least of now in the game. But I wonder if they still like scare my people. Ah, they don't seem to be that bothered by them. I mean, we're not at war, so I think if we're at war, they will start like killing my people at least, even though they won't. I don't think they burn stuff. It seems like they are walking. The goal is for them to walk here because this is where they claimed. Don't know why they went up here though. Like if I would contest it now, this would make us enemies, and then I could, you know, I could basically take these out. But like, it's not that much to me for me to gain from that. Like the combat system or the whole system of war is not that developed in that sense. Like there's no loot, no plunder for me to gain or anything. So it's just a matter of control over regions. Which to me doesn't really matter if who controls that region up there right now. Let's speed it up, let's see if they can get this done. And we also, okay, we have 33 ale now. So if that's the only thing they need right now, then let's get this going a little bit. Let's I mean that is the goal, right? So let's do. Why have they still not built this? I don't know. Let's put maybe 2 people on here. I do like to have some overstock in these as well. Seems to be working nicely. Because then they move it there, so there's more for them to hand out. Now we have some 33% there. And these guys are just, they're not even gonna make it there. Like they hired these mercenaries, claim this region, and it's gonna be claimed before they even get there. I think it slows down the speed every time like they announce that they saw enemies. Ah, there we go. So you're just gonna disband them now, or oh wait, are they? Oh, they instantly started claiming this region. Okay. Interesting. I never seen this from the AI opponents before. Like this is a new update. So they claimed one region, instantly claim this. They keep the mercenaries here. I wonder if, like, I don't know how much influence they have. Are they just gonna keep going? Are they gonna try to claim my region after this? I don't know. I mean, if they do, we'll have to do something about it. But for now, we can just, you know, leave them be. I do want to... Wait, what? Why can't I... Why can't I access the... There we go. No? Is it because they're still working on this, maybe? I wanna upgrade these guys, okay. Can you get it done then? Okay, they finally made this. So this is gonna take forever as well, I think, for them to upgrade this so they can use oxens. How are we doing on oxens and space? We need more stable space if we're gonna have more oxen. But I like having some stable space close to the farmhouse, because then the oxen, when they are not working, they can be chilling in the stable, and then once the harvest or the sow period comes, the people can just grab the oxen from there, like we have over here. We have... Oh, they're in the livestock trading post chilling. Okay, that's fine. That's stable space as well. Probably a bit more luxurious than these little houses. Why is it paused? That was weird. Why did it pause all of a sudden? Okay, now we can upgrade to level 3. I think first of all, let's focus on these, the larger backyard extension plots, because it's good to... Because they can have, like when they're level 3, they have room for one more family, right? So... good to get these up, well, not these, but you know, the fruit and vegetable upgraded. We're out of planks. What is the situation with the planks? I don't even remember where I put the saw pit. There is so hard to find things if you don't remember. Do they have a limitation of 150? Yeah, they should be making planks like crazy. They're waiting. They have an ox. They're waiting and going home. They have timber. Okay, this is kind of stressing me out. What are you guys doing? Are you just... They're just walking up here. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna attack me. We'll see, but... Like every time that sound comes, it's like, oh. But I mean, we just had the bandit raid, so that's not gonna happen for a while. So the only thing that sound could mean right now is that they are walking around, and as they go in and out of forests, all of a sudden they become visible, and then the game warns me, right? The fish seems to be down to 100, which, yeah, so we can just have one person there. Anything else we should have here? I think the bloomer is good. And then the smithy, so they can make some tools here, and they can use tools as a good trading resource, right? Make more money. They... looks like they have the resources now. Yeah, that's all. Okay, they still... okay, they need two more timber, and then we can make the tower for the retinue. I don't know if we need to do that much up. You know, this... I mean, we can do things here, but this city, or this region is, you know, for the iron and the clay, the root tiles. As long as they are self-sufficient on food and so on, and we are trading them, so yeah, they're getting some crossbows now. We don't need to make this into a huge one. I usually have like the capital being the one where I have the artisans and the level 3s or now 4s in this new update. And then this could be like a smaller village on the side. But I like to get a crossbow militia group in here. We only have 12 so far because they only have 12 crossbows, but they'll keep coming in, and we'll send them helmets as well. Because if we get attacked, like if the bandit raid comes, and let's say it comes from here, then I might not have enough time to bring my troops from my capital here to defend. So I like having at least a crossbow group here And then of course they have the retinue as well, so that should be fine. Speaking of which, we should, if this is, oh, it's not done yet. Almost. So now they claimed, yeah, so they claimed one more region they could claim. That's not ours, but I don't think they can have that one. I know they got some influence, I guess, from defeating the bandits that attacked them, right? So maybe that's why they all of a sudden started to claim regions. But something weird is going on here. Can I disband you? And I can't. Oh, there we go. Okay, it was just. That was strange. Okay, so we got a few more there. And you can come out. And you guys can be out here as well. And I'll just keep you down here now, I think. What? Why is it saying 2 out of 19? Okay, so now they're coming out. I'll just keep them here now. I'm probably on this side of town, just in case. Just in case, if these mercenaries come over and they start trying to claim this region, then I mean we're gonna have to pull out our whole army if that happens. But okay, finally can get some people on here. So 8 people, 2 ox, and they can start plowing and all that for these here. And how are they doing on the so now we order another ox, and now we're out of planks. Okay, how did we do on the level 3s and all that? Did they? Yeah, they did get. Okay, look at this. They made level 3. So this is the new house in this new update. This design is new. Kind of cool. They have this like overhang. Which I read, I mean, I don't know, trusting sources, but according to some random guy on Reddit at least, they built like this because the level of tax was based on the size of the ground floor. And also the ground floor often, needs stone, so that's like more expensive in a way to build. So that's why they like built these supports and then had, yeah, it looked kind of wonky, but also pretty cool. Let's see, was there any else? There should have been. We can do some more here. Wasn't there another 3? Wait. Confused when I'm from this direct. Here we go. From this angle. I thought I did more than one. These are level 3, yeah. They look very small though. That's level 2. Okay, so that's 2 and this is 3. Yeah, it's not a huge difference, but I guess level 4s are larger. I think level 4s looks like level 3 looked before this patch, from what I understand. Upgrade that. Basically just waiting for more planks. That's the bottleneck right now, right? And we're almost out of malt, but we'll get more barley after the harvest. I think I'll do like the whole town, the capital, into level 3s. Then we'll do level 4 on a few selected ones. Maybe like the farms, maybe the artisans. I would like to do these, but they don't have... yeah, they're not supplying the very well. Like, they're only supplying 26% with ale. And this is distance-based, which is a little bit weird. Because now, it used to be, I think, that like the market and everything was like distance-based, but then they changed it so... I think, like, for example, every month they consume food from the market, but I don't think they walk there. I think that teleports them, they just, like, basically disappears. But I think for the ale, they actually have to walk and get a drink at the tavern. And so the ones closest to it will be supplied first. Which I don't really like, because then I can't choose, like, I would like these to be upgraded before these. But yeah, it's not a big deal, and the plan is to upgrade all of them to level 3 anyway. But I had instances earlier on when like I only wanted a few houses be level 3. Then I would have to like place a tavern next to them. So I made sure that they were the first ones to be supplied with ale. I mean, you can do that, but it can also look a little bit weird maybe if you just have to like place it down. You have to game it, so like you place it down, they get ale, you upgrade, and then you remove the tavern. I like it more if you can have a more immersive style and not just game everything out. This looks okay, by the way. Looks a little bit wonky, but yeah, I don't think this is gonna stop that many raiders. This little fence. We became a large village because we made those level 3s. But whatever, it's okay. There, we'll keep building here. How's the farms doing? Yeah, this is not gonna be a huge harvest because they're planting in June. But it's okay. It's something, at least. We still have 34 ale. It doesn't go that fast, I guess, because there's not that many people so far. Or like 212 total population, and yeah, they don't all drink. I think like every family drinks 1 ale per month, something like that. I think like the husband of the family walks to the tavern and gets 1 ale per month. Sounds kind of sad. But you know, in these times that was luxury, I guess. So we're making crossbows still, and they go to these crossbow militias, but also some of them are being sent over to the other region. So these are almost full now. And the helmets, they have like 21 out of 34 right now. It's gonna take a while, but once everyone here has helmets, then we start sending them to Gestad as well, right? We could also make some, I think we'll make some mail armor for them after that as well, but like it's gonna take, I don't know how fast the armor's workshop is working. Like they make 4 helmets a month, seems. And then the mail armor costs more even. Costs 3 iron slabs, so I don't know if that means that it takes longer for them to produce them, but I guess so. So new families moving in. We have like 5 not doing anything. Are we doing? Like we could make some more charcoal, I guess, because we are also sending that, right? I need to check these pack stations. I don't remember now. We're sending crossbows for iron ore, and we're sending charcoal for iron ore, and charcoal for roof tiles. Oh yeah, we got roof tiles. Oh, but you don't need, you don't need roof tiles to go to level 3. I guess that's for level 4 then, I assume. So we can just stock up on roof tiles for now. Now we got up here. Now the they have increased the... What are they up to? 36% now, okay. So they just about got there. They didn't get there though. With the ale. But we're getting a decent amount of 3s here. We also get more money from 3s, right? We get +1 passive income from level 2, level 3 and level 4, yeah, but I think it increased. This is right. So it's... We're also getting 10 influence per month. I wonder if that is because we have level 3s. I don't think you get that normally. That's probably because of the level 3s that we're starting to get some influence. Which I like that system, because before that update, you had the only way to get influence was to kill bandits or to do the tithe, which is like the tax, where you give up some of your surplus of food to the church and get influence that way. And I mean, we could, I guess, because we have a lot of food, but still, I didn't really like that system. I'm very cautious in this game about food. Like, my people are never going to starve. Like, that's my goal, right? So I'm gonna keep them from starving at all costs and freezing. Like, that's the base needs for them. I'd rather have some extra food stocked up and maybe a little bit of it spoils over time than to like sell it and live on the edge. But we're doing good now. 39 eggs. That's a lot. And I love having this small game as well. Those rabbits, it's just so good having those come in. We're almost done here. They just need to... like this one is 45 days left to harvest. That's not much. This one is 9 though. That's kind of bad, but... yeah. 26. If they get to like 100 barley maybe, that's 100 ale that can probably get us through the winter, right? I mean, we could just turn off the barley, the ale as well, but it makes them happy. Look at this, 87%. They do get happy from ale. And this is not growing anymore, so we can pull you off there. Get you in here, why not? And these can go to level 2. Still have some empty houses here, so no rush to get more housing here, but we should make more housing. I was about to when the whole mercenary thing showed up and everything like that. How's the market here now? Is it... It's somewhat close, so maybe we should have someone in here. Let's see. Well, they don't really have things here anyway. I just usually remove those in the second, or you know, if it's not the primary granary. But we could have someone in here. They can also upgrade this. Have someone there, and there's marketplace space right here that will make us, you know, fine on this for a good while. But yeah, let's also... No, we don't... Oh, no. We don't need to build more housing here, because when we upgrade these to level 3, they get an extra room. So now we can have 16 more families. I mean, it's no hurry. I think that is also one thing I hope that they will update in the future, is to make you able to choose the order of like what's available, because right now it's only a matter of in which order you build things. And like right now, since like this becomes level 3 and that's the oldest tile, I think, or oldest purgatory plot, people will move in there first. Let's say I built a new one, like a vegetable farm over here, and I want people in there start harvesting the vegetables. It's gonna take forever because they have to go to 16 level 3s first and fill them. That's something I would love to see. If you could just, the player gets to choose, you could just, you know, like priority, just do a priority system for where they were supposed to move in. So I could like build a new plot and just put the high priority to highest, and that means that's where they're gonna move in next. I don't know if it's that easy to do in actual game programming, whatever, but you know the idea. Seems like they are done here, but I mean these people can just sit here. It's 1 month until the harvest anyway. I don't think we have any huge project for them to do right now. This is done. Yeah. Oh, we could build some more housing here though, because I have the room for it. Can we do something like that's a really strange one though. This like I don't know, can we rotate to oh, this is decent. Just have one big, because they don't have any fruit here. So we can have a huge garden here of apples or something next to the church. Could be nice. And it could also help out a little bit with the food supply here. Out here, plowing. This should be, oh, it's still growing. Okay. I think it's shrinking from September and it's 0, so let's pull you off there. You can help build instead, or maybe is there anything else we want to do here? Bandit camp. Let's see where the bandit camp. Well, it must be up here, right? Because it's the only available area. We were about to do this as well, right? Commit to this, so they increase the manor. You know what? Let's send these guys up here. They should be able to handle this on their own. Oh, we're up to 24 crossbowmen here now. That is nice. But yeah, they can build a manor. As soon as the harvest hits, though, we need to move people in the capital. Let's not forget that. Like hilly, I don't want to fight them. I don't. Yeah, here they come. I don't want them to have the high ground, so let's just pull back a bit like this. They seem to be walking around. Wait, what? Botched. Oh, the saw pit doesn't have maintenance. Wait. Oh, we don't have any tools here. The saw pit. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, that can be sorted. Let's have the blacksmith. We have iron slabs. I have the blacksmith make tools. We're totally out of tools here, obviously. Never had that happen to me. I was like, what does that mean even? Botched. Stop it. What does botched mean? I'm not sure, but it needs maintenance. Alright, let's get that done. And we're almost at September, so let's put some people in here. And let's just, you know, get some out of here. They have a lot of charcoal, right? Yeah. That should be totally fine. And this is 8 and 8, so that should be well enough to get rid of, harvest. Handle it. What's going on up here? Coming? It's 18 versus 8, versus 12. But of course these guys are stronger. So let's get, I think, one line. We just stand your ground. Oh yeah, they can spread out if there's archers. That is another thing I really want in the game. I want the bandits to be able to be in something else than just brigands, like have, you know, archers, or I mean, of course they probably wouldn't have like heavy armor maybe because they're bandits, but they could have some archers, some Maybe some pikemen, something like that, to mix it up. One guy just standing, you know, he's just cheering on. Okay, we got a few of them. So yeah, 12 to 11, 9, 8. So this is basically over. And the rest run away. We're fine. So let's grab this. And again, I wonder if the AI opponent ever runs out and like grabs a bandit camp or not. Looks kinda... looks so strange here because they chopped down the whole forest. They started chopping this down as well. I wonder if they're gonna keep their berries or if they're just gonna chop everything down. So it looks so barren. Sad. Yeah, let's go back here and... oh, there's 3 buildings needing maintenance now, right? So, I kinda missed that. I know that I talked about it earlier, that the blacksmith should go back to making tools at some point. They were making iron parts for the crossbows, but... I mean, we have 2 bloomeries, so they get iron slabs. Yeah, they should be getting the tools, and then they can... yeah, everything should be fine there. But of course that will stop the plank production a little bit. Which is fine though, because I think we are... yeah, we're out of ale anyway. So you guys can do something else. But we did get some upgrades in. Bunch of level 3s here, look at this. Let's go down. I want to see the level 3s, because they are the new thing. Go down here. This is level 3 street. I like that they have different, you know, paint, different designs as well. Just makes it feel so much more alive. This is a level 3 as well, I assume. Yeah, this is huge. Look at that overhang roof up there. That's pretty crazy. And are you going? Oh, you're going inside? Can I go in? I don't think so. No, yeah, he got through me. Yeah, so this looks nice. And then when we go to level 4, if you haven't played this game before or anything, you will see the level 4s, which are bigger, and also they feel more like a city building in a sense than these two. Here's the goats chilling out in their shed. I mean, we can see, you know, you can see the difference. I'm just like in their backyards running around. Yeah, I like the look of them. And they also, again, the different like designs, different coloring and all that just makes it look so more natural than some games where it's just, you know, one model. So here's a level 2, I think. Yeah, this must be level 2 still. Next to a level 3. Is that right? I think so. Wait, where was I? I was like over here. Yeah, that's the level 2 next to level 3, exactly. New message, we did get the I'll take that into my treasury so that I can upgrade these more once they get home and I can disband them and they have built a garrison tower. Then I can or not upgrade, but like expand them. I like to have more than 12. Yeah, nothing really happening here now. I think this is like self-sufficient in many ways, this town. We're still, yeah, we got some tools in because we're down to 2 buildings now that need maintenance. And the harvest season starting and they are already in the buildings, so that's done. So could take you up to 24. Then you can also buy them armor, but my plan is to make the armor at the armor smith. Because if you do it that way, then you can buy the plate mail, is what it's called. You can buy it from yourself, basically. You can buy it from this region, and then the money goes from the treasury into the regional wealth, and then it goes back in taxes. So it's good, good idea. Harvest is coming along, and we have 22 sheep, 32 lambs. So at some point, I don't know, maybe around 100 or something, we could get a butcher going, because that would be good to get in some more, you know, get some mutton meat. It's not a bad idea. And we could have a set, so basically like max of 100 sheep, and then they keep breeding and growing up. You know, it's gonna be a steady flow of meat. And yeah, there's a lot for them to do here. Pretty huge fields, but should be fine. I mean, I don't like the rain though. The rain is gonna destroy some of the crops. And now the mushrooms are basically gone. So you don't need to be there. Not really sure what you're going to do instead though. Don't think we had any. Oh, I wanted to have to get this back, the burger plot that was here, right? No, 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 no. What? Why do I keep clicking the wrong things today? I wanted one big, not 3 small. Come on. So there. And then there. There we go. Get that back. And did they make the... Yeah, they made this one, so let's have this as orchard. And then once someone puts in here, they'll start planting. I guess they could just do pears, because like we have so much money, so like we don't need to be cheap about that. Down to 2 spots, but this can be extended as well. So we can have one more. Now this is done. So if we disband you, then we can expand. If we disband you, we can expand you up to 18. Then you can be out here. I hate that it does that. It pauses. I mean, I don't mind that it pauses, but that it doesn't go back again when you go out of the manor menu. Well. Wait, this looks weird. Like, these don't have any fences on the back for the chicken. Like, this is a chicken one with a fence. For some reason, these guys never. Well, yeah, they never got a fence in the. I thought it looked weird. It looked like they were not done yet, but they are. So I don't know. Let's buy a bunch of seeds here. 396. That's fine. Gonna be a lot of fruit. And with that, I think this is pretty much set for the winter. They have the charcoal, they have a lot of food. And they're getting iron ore and clay, a lot of it. What are they selling here? Are they selling? They're selling iron ore, clay, and roof tiles. Okay. Oh, that sounds reasonable. Yeah, it's just going a bit slow. Do they have... Oh, they could use another horse here for sure. And do they have stable space? They do, so it's fine, okay. Maybe that will speed up the sales a bit. And the harvest is done. What did we get here? In total here... 106 barley, 67 flax. And some rye. I thought we would... Rye. I thought we would get more rye, to be fair. 46? Maybe it's the rain. Like, I don't know how much we lose when it rains during harvest, but I have a feeling that it's quite a lot. Let's start grinding the grains. And also get some malt made. And the flax is just gonna be handled over here, right? Yeah, we have people in the weavers. So yeah, they're already making linen. It seems like linen is the priority for them before wool, because as soon as you get flax they start making linen instead, because one building is handling both of them. The tailor though is set for using yarn, so yeah, it's fine. We can save up some linen, I guess. I want another tailor, I think. But then we come to this issue of like, if I build another plot here, Burgish plot, we have 16 spaces available and we get 2 moving in each month. That's gonna take 8 months before they even settle here. So to avoid that, I think it's better to just upgrade one of these to another tailor then. But of course not one of these big ones. Or like if they have fruit or whatever. This one's pretty good though, because it's like very close by. And let's do this one, another tailor. We have the people for it, so it's not a problem. We can have one tailor on yarn and one on linen, so that should be fine. Otherwise I have to like manually go in there and change it up once in a while, and if I forget it they might be just sitting there for a year not making any clothes at all. Speaking of which, we do have 171, that's a lot. And they seem to be shipping the crossbows. Yeah, now we're up to 36 and 36, that's perfect. So we have 2 full crossbow militia, and they just need a bit more armor. They have 36 up in Gestad as well, nice. I think we keep making crossbows. We could have a supply and we could also sell them. They're a good trading tool as well, like with the pack stations. You have to send something to receive something, so I don't mind sending like crossbows. They have high value and all that. I mean, in theory we might have a big war and then lose some people. You don't get the weapons and armor back if you do that, so then you have to craft new ones. Or have in supply, right? I don't think that's gonna happen though, because the game is fairly easy on the combat parts for now, at least. I mean, it depends on settings as well, I guess. If I were doing the off-map adversary, the Baron, as well, then he would start trying to claim my areas and attack me and so on. That would be harder. So I mean, yeah, you could make it harder in that sense. But it's still, like, if you have like 24 retinue and you get them armor and you handle them out in battle, they're gonna do very well. Winter is coming. 10 more rye grains, bit more barley, and the tools are fine now. 13 tools. everything should be up and running now again. I think I'll just keep them like... I almost wish you could tell the blacksmiths to do like... Hey, do 50 tools and then do the iron part. It doesn't work that way. Let's have them make 50 tools and then I'll manually switch them. Speaking of which, we should set this tailor to do... actually, we have so much clothes, we could make some gambesons. Let's do that with the linen. And then we'll just do clothes with yarn. That's fine. So, I mean, I don't think we need the gambesons, but I think they add like 1 armor to the unit. So, yeah. Yeah, I think we'll just leave it be on the speed up a little bit. Don't have any huge projects now. I would like to expand more housing, but I'm gonna wait until they filled up these level 3s. And the thing is, the plan is to upgrade more to level 3s fairly soon, so not much point in expanding now. 1 in 6 ale keeps coming in from the barley. We do need, yeah, we have a lot of blanks now. That was quick. From like the sawmill was like stuck. Why did it go down from like 100 to 50? Because they used it, I guess, in the I don't know. Oh, we have wooden parts as well. So the joiner, I totally forgot about that. The joiner is making wooden parts. Are we selling those? Because that was the plan. I don't think there's any use for wooden parts. Yes, we are. Okay. Nice, nice. I don't think there's any use for wooden parts right now in the game. But yeah, we are selling those. 3 each. Oh, nice. But I think that the plan is to have them as maintenance, right? Because they're under maintenance here. So have they done the... Yeah, they're almost done with the fields. And the grain is gone. Where's... Yeah, let's do the communal oven, make some bread here. And someone moved in here, so agree that. I think we would do... I mean, we have 108 people here. They can handle the thing that they need to handle here, really, the mines. We don't need to have more people in this area, I guess. I mean, it doesn't... Like, we have 800 iron ore. Like, it wouldn't hurt us to like set up an armor here. Again, because they're pretty slow, right? With so if I mean they could be making... They're making iron slabs here. Why not set up an armor here? And they can do their own helmets. We don't need to send them helmets. Let's see, where do the iron slabs go? I don't want them to go up here then, because there's no reason for them to walk all over there. And they don't even go in here, I think, because the smithy is grabbing them right away. But with 2 people there, 66 tools. Yeah, they can just keep making tools. We can also get another horse. Stable space is okay. We can also start selling some tools. They can keep like 50 something, I guess. I mean, we could also, like, if we just Basically, since we have infinite iron here, we could set up like a blacksmith and start selling spears or whatever, right? Whatever we want. But I think armor first and foremost here. But we need to upgrade it, and to do that someone needs to move in there first, so. Might do like a little area here with like blacksmiths and like 2 armors, 2 blacksmiths, whatever. That could be kind of cool. And I mean we're making the put some more people in here. We're making roof tiles, like an industry village here. And then the capital has like farms and you know, the manor. You know, kind of. I like to. I mean, this is still very basic, but I like to. You know, some. I don't know if we're gonna do it in this playthrough, but it would be cool someday to have like really go into having like all of these level 4s and like all the artisans, everything, and like really have it like city capital, and then you can have those little villages around it doing different things. Now the deep mine are losing, or stocks are getting soaked. That's what I'm trying to say. Not sure why. Probably, you know, maybe they need more people in the storehouse then, so they can pull these stocks off. Yeah, these guys need more granary supply. So I think I'll just put someone in here, and yeah, in the storehouse as well. I like that we have a market on this side, and we have a market on this side, so we're covering it a little bit, and then we have a market in the middle here as well, so yeah, that should be fine. Yeah, we could do one more piece as well, so now they should be fine for a while. Oh, actually, that's just, I mean, we have the people for it. Like, we still have 8 people in here not doing anything, and 8 here not doing anything because it's winter, so people is not a problem right now. Could maybe get another ox though, because we put in 2 more ox here, and I don't like having to like remove them and then get them back and all that. Just get more ox instead. Why not? So cheap, and it's easy to make more stable space. So, how are we doing on the ale? 75. Have planks, timber, clothes. So yeah, I think it's time to turn on the ale tap over here, and they can start drinking some ale in the winter, and then we can upgrade some more level 3s. Why not? And if you have any suggestions, so on, just let me know in the live chat or in the comments if you're watching this afterwards. There might be strategies and things, of course, or there are, obviously, that I am not aware of or that I'm forgetting about. So maybe there's things I could be doing or should be doing. The sheep are looking good. 67 total. That's also an idea I had that would be interesting to see how, like, make an economy based on sheep, like just trading clothing and having them feed you with the mutton and so on. And I think you also get hides from slaughtering them, which gets you leather, so you can also make shoes. Speaking of which, we should make shoes. We have 188 leather. Okay, that's one thing I had forgot about. So where do we put the cobbler? I assume the leather is going to yeah, it's going like in here. And of course, if I keep removing the chickens and goats, well, I can replace them later on, I guess. Maybe on the corner here. I mean, the tannery is over here, though. But I want to keep the apiaries. Oh, there's the second tailor, by the way. Stupid. Second tailor. Making gambesons. How's that going? Four gambesons in each group. Okay. So the neighbor here we go. You can become... You can't. To be cobbler you have to be level 3. Okay, well it's good we have some level 3s then. Let's make you into the cobbler then. Oh, that's why I didn't make a cobbler, yeah. Because you had to wait now. That's new. It used to be level 2, but... Alright. And then to consume the shoes they need to be level 3 anyway, so it makes sense. We have someone in there, right? Yeah, the tannery is doing their thing, so... How's the ale doing? It's 21%, slowly. It takes a while for them to get that going. Just free some people up so they can do the building. Also put one more in here on the weavers. And there we go, now we have a cobbler. They only make shoes, so there's no reason to put any limits on here either. Like, we don't have any other use for the leather, so you can just go crazy. But we should start seeing, like, what is the... So for level 4 we would need another meat or fish source. We would need the footwear, the shoes, and then the beverage. Not that far away to level 4. And what do they need for level 3? Oh, they just need the beverage. It's just that this is slow. Let's get a third person in there. I don't know. This takes them so long. I mean, they only go here, right? Like, the brewery is right there. They either go to the brewery or they go to this granary to get the ale. I mean, it's gonna be 41%. I'm on, speed. I'm on 4 times speed, but it's always been like this. Like, for some reason the tavern takes way longer than most buildings, it seems. Now it goes down as well, 39%. Like, what are you doing? Just grab the ale. I really don't want to have to, like, build a tavern over here just so I can upgrade this tile. That's so stupid, come on. 47%. What is 50? It's these. Cold? Why are they cold? That doesn't make any sense. It was the same last winter. The only thing I can think of is these guys. It's probably these guys, I don't know where they are now, but the pack station people, because they have to go a long way and they get cold during that. Because they have firewood in all the houses, so... 52%. Like this one. Yeah. The problem with, like, when it takes so long is that these people that are already level 3, they will drink all the ale before they stock up so it can get to the rest of the village. I think the best way to fix this right now would be for me to put a tavern over here and activate and have people in that one instead, but it just feels so stupid that... I mean, if you have enough ale, I guess. We have, like, what is that, 37, I have like 70 in surplus, so I think we're fine. If we just wait a bit, we should get them going here. Of course, if you were playing with the demands on high, so like if they don't get ale, they get angry and you lose approval, you would have to have a different setup. Like, you would have to make sure you have enough barley to have the tavern going all year around. I mean, we're kind of aiming for that as well, but we're not there yet. But you would have to do that before you upgrade to level 3s. But I just find that a little bit less fun in a way. At least, you know, at least in the early game, because like you can't upgrade to level 2s because then they start wanting clothes, and if you don't have clothes, which you don't have in the early game, it takes a while before you can get there. Then you're sitting around with a level 1 village for a long time. So I prefer it this way. And then, I mean, I could imagine doing some kind of challenge run as well at some point. You know, I've seen some people on YouTube do these like challenge run things where like they can't trade, for example. That just seems boring to me. Like that's one part of the game that's fun. But maybe there's, you know, other challenges you could come up with that would be fun. I don't know. So obviously this works now because it's up to 65% and I can upgrade over here now. But they're also burning through the ale. I will still have a lot of ale. That's fine. But I mean, also the army is basically done, right? Can we even add more people now? I'm not sure. Okay, we can add one more. I think in that case I do want something else, just because it's like it's more fun to maybe do like polearm. I've never done polearm, so that could be interesting. That's the limit, okay. We could do polearm for the last one to mix it up. Then they would belong to this. Like this is the capital army, and that's the little side army. So the 45 tools. So let's make some polearms. We just need them to make like 50. Well, we need 36, but yeah, can have some in spares. Then they also get the helmets and the gambesons, of course. And up here we're going to make helmet and armor up this one. And oh yeah, it needs to be level 2, of course. I think we make here. We'll make some. We'll make a few more. You could have like.
Why do I have to carry this alone?
This. This. Then we can have some artisans here. We could basically have one, because they have so much iron. We could have one armor making helmets and one making mail armor. And then they can start like selling it and so on. We need maintenance for the mine. What? You have tools and you have planks, so and you have 875 ore here. What is going on here? Isn't okay? Something weird is going on here. Like they're obviously not working because it's full. But why is it full? Why aren't the? Why are you guys not picking up the iron? I don't know what's going on here. None of the storehouses. What is going on? This must been going on for a while as well, since they have 875 up there. Why are you not... Oh, look at this! They are here, and look at... Oh my... They all got stuck in the mine. So for like, I don't know how long, the storehouse people, they haven't picked up anything else then either, right? Because they, or two of them at least. They're all here with their hand cart. Why is there mules here? Why do they have, are the pack station people here? Yeah, they are. Oh, the pack station people are boarding for iron ore, so the pack station people have come up here to get the iron ore, which makes no sense. They should, of course, get it down here at the storehouse and then go back to the capital. But since the... I don't know in which order things happen, but since the storehouse people got stuck here, the pack station people started going here as well, because that's where the iron ore is, and they also got stuck. And this has probably been going on for like a year or something without me noticing. Early access games, here we go. Yeah, so that explains, you know, earlier when I said like people were cold and I like they shouldn't be cold, they were stuck here during the winter. Of course they were cold, because they didn't go home as they should. Okay, so how do we solve this? That's the next question. And I don't know. I think I have to reload the game. I think, let's see what let's do that. Let's save first, obviously. I think I have to. I think that's the solution when this happens. That's so stupid. Oh. That's a good thing I caught it, but like, I mean, that's why the maintenance didn't work either, right? Because nobody went and got the things needed for maintenance because because they were all stuck. So in a way, the game sort of told us, I guess. But yeah, that is just silly. And I guess that's like the downside of all the things that I praise all the time about these games, or this game, where like, oh, it's so cool that they actually walk around. The little guy goes with his handcart and he picks up the thing and he puts it in, like, because that also means they have collusion in some way with objects in the world, and so they go down into the mine and then there's someone else there and all of a sudden, you know, traffic jammed. Yeah, hopefully this solves it. I mean, I could remove the mine. I don't know how would happen then, because like it's a deep mine. Like, I would probably just, hopefully I would be able to make a new deep mine then, so it doesn't become, you know, a normal mine all of a sudden. We'll see. So they're picking up stuff. And are you moving? Okay, the pack station people are free. Oh, look at this. So, like, everyone has to go to a certain spot right here. That's where they pick up the iron ore, it seems. So then, like, this is storehouse people, the warehouse. And then, yeah. I just wonder, like, oh, the smelter was here as well. The smelter was here to get the ore. That's why they haven't been making any iron slab either, which makes... Yeah, if I was playing off stream, maybe I would go back like a few months, because this must have been going on for quite a while. But it is what it is. At least it's moving now. It's gonna take a good while before these people come back to work, because they don't work if the storage is full. Like the store, you know. So let's put some more. Ah, look at this caravan here of iron ore. It's just so stupid. Oh, it's kind of funny as well. Let's put some people here, at least for now. So we have a bunch of people here, and yeah, I mean, we can even tell them to go there, I guess. We can just say that this is your work area. Then we can speed up and we can see, hopefully they will start. Now there's six of them now, so they won't, all of them won't have hand cards. But it's no big deal. Let's see what happens. They were really fast, you know, when I tried to build a bridge and that didn't work, and then all the planks was like 700 planks or whatever it was. No, it wasn't. It was like 170, I think. But yeah, anyway, they did pick those up really quickly. And meanwhile, I also think we need to get someone on the fish and someone on the berries, because it is March. And look at this. You know, I mean, hopefully they don't get stuck again. I don't know like how to avoid it. The annoying thing is that everyone has to go to this exact spot to pick up the iron ore, right? I don't know if they could make it somehow that you take like there's multiple spots for them or something. I don't know. Again, programming. Yeah, look at these people. They bring one because they don't have hand cards. So that's why you don't want to have, like normally you don't want to have 6 people in the same storehouse, because then they will be doing that. It's better to have 3 storehouses with 2 in each. But I'll let them do that for a while, and hopefully that sorts that out. I mean, yeah, there's no rush really. It's not like we needed iron ore to make armor for our military and we're about to get attacked, something like that, right? It's more like it just, the Eurogamer in me just gets annoyed when it's not efficient, when they're just standing there for a year. Let's get someone in here for the mushrooms. And otherwise we're fine, right? We have yeah, I mean, we're not low on fuel. We have 6 months. We have people not doing anything, so why not just have them do more charcoal? And again, that's also why I love to have a lot of storehouses. I think like one of my earlier playthroughs, like I don't know, 2 years ago or like whatever, when the game came out, I built 1 storehouse. And then I upgraded the storehouse, and then the playthrough went on and I got up to like 800 population or something. And that's when I started realizing that like the storehouse got full. And for some reason I started like selling more stuff and like trying to craft more stuff. I don't know, I just remember that first playthrough where I didn't it didn't click for me that of course you can have multiple storehouses and they can also do different things. You can have one for charcoal, one for whatever. So yeah, that's also now why I always build multiple of them, because like these will never get full because we have so many of them. So you're not doing anything, right? What kind of harvesting? Oh yeah, they're harvesting in their own backyards, I guess, in the vegetables. 76% ale. So wait, what are we missing now? You're level 2, and oh, you're missing okay. There's one that can be upgraded. The armorer, which you know that's nice. You can get one more person there. So yeah, I get everything to level 3 now. Then once people moved in, we built some more like big vegetable plots and orchards. And then I think it's I don't think we take everything to level 4, but maybe we'll go for like a few. I mean, it's gonna take, it's not that far away. Just take some more meat and fishes. Could we just make that happen right away, actually? You know what? We have a bunch of money. Let's buy some fish. Oh yeah, well it's 13. I want to do this because it's fun and I want to see how that turns out. If we buy 50 fish, we could basically just go straight to level 4 on these ones. I thought there would be more steps in between 3 and 4, but look at this. All they need are one more meat for fish. Well, actually, they need roof tiles as well, which we do have. Yeah, because we got them from our other regions. So yeah. Wait, why are royal tax? Yeah, so now the royal tax has come into play. So in a year we have to pay 390. It's based on on your population, I think. And it starts in year 6, which we're in now, and then it increases every year up to a certain, like, year 12 or something like that. But yeah, it should be fine. We have a lot of treasury, by the way. So let's see, these ones, let's get you to 24. There we go. But I'm not gonna buy the or import the armor. I'm gonna make it in these regions on my own because it's more fun and it's also more efficient. So armor here, and then we'll do some more armor, blacksmith, maybe the joiner. Just do a little industry here. Makes sense. So let's see, the caravan is ongoing, and they're down to 252. Okay. Just like 1 month. So yeah, they're pretty quick once they get to it. As long as they're not in the traffic jam of the quarry, then they are doing their thing. So we just have to keep an eye on it, really. So if it happens again, I mean, you can just restart the game. It's not that big of a deal. But I think we're starting to run out of. Yeah, now we only have these 22 in there. So the question is, maybe we won't even get the. It's gonna take a while before they trade, right? We might not even get the fish before the ale is out. So yeah, we'll see. In worst case scenario, we bought 50 fish, which they can eat. Not that they need more food, but anyway. Okay, it's deep mine again. So this is what happened earlier, and I didn't react to it then. I didn't go and check what was wrong. But like, it says that because it's raining and we have too much. So we basically have iron on the floor. I don't know why iron would be damaged by rain though. That doesn't really make sense, but you know, it's game logic. But they're down to 142. So like, if you get that message, like once this is cleared up, and then if we get that message later on, we know that something's wrong up here. Because if the storehouse works as they should, it should never go be above 50. Like, they should keeping keeping that under check. And yeah, they're just fixing that now. And we'll do another armorer in here. It used to be, if you haven't seen this game before, like before a big update that was in December 2 months ago, before that, in order to get like a armor, you would have to, as the town grows, you got these like development points, you would have to choose that, and so a lot of times you wouldn't even have access to like the armor. So I'm not really used to how easy it is, just like, yeah, let's do another armor and just keep mass producing armor. That's pretty cool. We need to, let's pull one of these out here. We need to have someone that builds. They're almost done anyway. They're very close to being done now, and as soon as it goes below 50, the workers should return. They have been having like a year off. Nice for them. I don't think that's how it worked in real life, that when your mine was full, you could just take a year off. But anyway, let's see if they return. Also, of course, it didn't work the way that you got traffic jammed with your carts and your donkeys, and then you just stood there for a winter. That's also not realistic. Well, yeah, look at this. They're basically done. Let's go down here on 2. I think it's perfectly fine. Might even, yeah, we might just go to 1 actually, because there's no issue at all with when it comes to the capacity of the workers. So look at this, they returned, and they go into the mine. They actually go into it. I never seen that before. This is where this looks a bit weird. It's kind of floating, but I haven't seen that before. That they go in and then they come out with some iron ore. Because if you only have like a mining pit, not a deep mine, then they stand here and just chop at the surface. I think they did that earlier. I think earlier in the playthrough you could see that. So I haven't really seen that. I mean, it must be the same here, right? Because it's a deep mine. Yeah, so they just go in there and they come out with. Okay. You don't get to see them chop away, which kind of makes sense if it's a deep mine. And we're looking at it from above. What do we want here then? Let's do the blacksmith here, but we need to upgrade it first. And let's do a blacksmith here as well. Let's have 2 blacksmiths, 2 armorers. And then maybe like 2 joiners, I guess? Or bowyers. Yeah, probably bowyers. And then we can just start selling weapons and so on. And they do need 1 more horse. Are we okay on stable space? Yeah, that was the last one. 8 out of 8. And I mean, in a sense we should get them some sheep here, I guess, because sheep, we should have probably done that a while ago, but like sheep are so good because they just, like any animal, they or humans, they multiply. So set up why are you rotating it like that? Make any sense. Okay, let's set up a livestock trader, for the wool, and we'll also do a weaver's workshop, and then a bunch of pastures maybe in the back here. We can have one like here. We could have that industry going here as well. I mean, again, might not need clothes and all that here, but they can always sell it. So that is 74 pasture space, seems good. And then we get someone in here, and they have a lot of money, so it's no issue to import. Let's say they import 10 sheep here. Nobody needs to do that yet. But okay, so now we have this. Let's have you make helmets, and you guys. Oh, they did it automatically. The second one built. The first one went for helmets, which I expected, but I didn't expect the second one to automatically go for mail armor instead of helmets. That's cool. Like the game automatically made it so. Okay. As long as we have enough iron slabs, we should be fine here. And then the blacksmith, let's have you make... I don't think spears is that. Let's have you make swords.
Why do I have to carry this alone?
And the question is, I mean, we have so much iron ore. I think what we'll do is we'll do the bloomery can limit stuff. So let's say the bloomery doesn't work unless there's like 200 iron ore here. Because that way, I don't want it to drain all the iron ore. Because we want to send it back to the capital as well, right?
Why do I have to carry this alone?
That's a way to make sure that works. And then the second blacksmith here can make the iron parts for crossbows, and then these guys will be bowyers, these few. I mean, maybe we should have more than one bloomery, I guess. And it's okay, like, we'll see how it goes. If it, we can check them after a while. I mean, you can always check them like this, see how much did they make. Like 10 in 30 days seems good. We can also add more space in that one. And then if the if they get slowed down, if that's because of the lack of iron slabs, then we'll make another bloomery later on. Roof tiles is doing good here. We have a lot of people on this. Maybe just shift that around. Yeah, we don't have that much clay, so let's have more people on the clay. And this is going very slowly. Everything seems okay here now. No traffic jam. They bring the cart, they pick it up. Yeah. It must have been somehow that like 2 of them got stuck in each other and then it just added on for everyone that came there. So yeah, they're gonna buy some sheep and yeah, that's that. The blacksmith here, let's have you make iron parts. And you're making the swords, and then we'll just set up the sidearms, as it's called. There's 6 each, seems pretty good. Haven't done the math really, but yeah, let's have them just sell all the sidearms. And they can also sell crossbows. I think we want to keep like 10 crossbows just in case, because we have a crossbow group here. So if it, you know, we need 10 more later on. And in the capital, it seems like these guys are planting these what's it called, foresters, because we see these small trees are coming up here. It's good. Fields are ready. See, they did. So yeah, they made some tools. They made the 21 pole arms, and we have a pole arm. Yeah, I think they can go back to. They can make some more tools. Why not? Don't really need. I mean, the crossbows, I guess if we're gonna send them, but I have a lot of iron ore here as well. We're doing really good here. Helmets, gambesons, they have 9 each. Almost done with the helmets. It's kind of cool as well how the. So if I think the rule is, or the way it works is, if they're in a level 2 house, they can wear a gambeson and a helmet. And then if they are in level 3, I think they can wear the mail armor. So actually the guys in the other city will probably not be able to wear mail armor. I just realized. But in that case, you know, they can sell it. It could just be a trade item. Maybe later on we'll make these level 3s, but so much work. You have to get the barley and get the. I mean, it's the ale really. Well, I mean, clothes as well. I get that. Mainly the whole ale situation. That's always the limiter. I mean, these guys do really good. 13 months of food, 21 months of fuel, without even they're not getting any fuel of their own. It's all coming from the trades. They still have iron ore, and the let's see, these guys are in 20 of them have helmets already. That was quick. So actually, we can see now. Yeah, exactly, because they made 6 mail armor. None of these have equipped it. They live here. So yeah, that's true then. You know what? Let's have them make, instead of let's have them make plate armor. I mean 6 iron slabs each. Let's do it, because then these can buy the, you know, plate armor from here for cheap. If they get plate armor, that's really good. I don't know how much armor that is, but that's a lot. And we could even send some here, and then yeah, we'll see. Kind of hard to send them though, I think, because they're so expensive. So, like the trade value, we would have to send something back that is, you know, equal value and all that. But yeah, or I mean, as soon as they are done here with the helmets, We could just have them start making plate armor here as well. And then just be fine with gambesons, because they can't have gambesons and like they're gonna replace it. And maybe we're fine with that they're using gambesons. We're out of flax and linen actually, so they're not getting any more right now. So what do you need? You need 8 in each group, sort of. You still need polearms. I would expect the polearms to be somewhat weak, like a little bit like spear militia, but less defense and more attack or something like that, because they don't have any shields, right? But I never used them, so yeah, we'll see. The thing I'm most curious about is if they have any kind of special ability, because the new thing with the patch here as well was that the spear militia has the shield wall ability to defend themselves, or like get extra defense. But I don't know if any other unit types have special abilities, or if that was just for them. Curious to see that. I don't think you're doing anything. Oh, there's no barley. Like, I'm at the stage now in the game where you can almost just leave people there, because otherwise you're sitting here with like 13 people that has nothing to do. I mean, I can just put them in here and then I don't have to remember to put them in there before the harvest. Just have them there. But like technically, if you really wanted to min-max, if I have like 15 people, like 16 people right now not doing anything, just sitting in a farmhouse, I could set up like a bunch of more, you know, like what resources do I have available that I could exploit? Well, I mean, forest. I could, you know, or more farms, I guess. But like, I could just start making like a bunch of, you know, wooden parts from the forest and all that, but one thing I would like to have, actually, speaking of that, I'm sorry. One thing I would like to have is more foresters. Because I can see that they are chopping faster than, you know, it's growing, obviously. And I like to keep some for it. Now, for the farms and the backyard farms, the pollination goes up the less forest we have. So in that sense, it makes sense to chop down a lot of forest in your area. But it's all about balance, right? It also looks so boring. Like, I mean, here's a good example. Mr. AI opponent. This is the total deforestation of the whole thing. I don't even know what they're doing with it. Are they just sitting here with like 5,000 planks or something? Or are they like trading them? I don't know. Like, there's no way to see it. They're chopping in here. Like, they're gonna run out of... I wonder what they do then. I kinda expected them to destroy their berries, but it looks like they aren't. Because in the game now, if you build a logging camp, it automatically comes with the what's it called? Why can't I find it? What? Where's the... I have such a hard time... There it is. I don't know why I have such a hard time finding stuff. Yeah, this protect resource area. So they don't cut down trees close to like berries. I guess that's true for the AI as well, right? They won't cut down the actual berries. Well, I don't think they cut down the berries, but you know what I mean. Like, if they cut down the trees there, I think the berries disappears. And the same for the wild animals and all that. Let's see. No plate armor yet. But again, that's 6 iron slabs, so it's gonna be pretty rough for them to Actually, we might want to, because of that, limit this a little bit. So when they get to like, 20 here, they stop making it. And then once it's sold, they will start making it again. But like, just give a little breeding room for the iron slabs so that these guys have free reign to make plate armor. Otherwise, they might never have 6 available at the same time, right? And actually, I also think, since we're doing this, I think we should stop selling iron ore here. Because it's only 1 each. Rather have it turn into better items for them to sell. Let's do that. I mean, this is infinite, but it's limited in time. Like, how much can they make? Crop yields were... Damn. Oh, it's drought. Look at this. Yeah. Look at the color scheme. And how crops are taking damage. Do you see it on these? I don't think you see it on the big lakes, right? Are there any... Are there any small? There are. I thought I saw some fish somewhere. Here, look at this. Look at their lake. It's all dried out. That is rough if you're relying on fish, right, for food from a small lake like that. I guess these guys are not affected, I would assume. I don't know. And I even have the weather effects on like normal. You can set that to like higher or like more hard if you want to. You know what? Since I'm thinking about this, like, cool. If you want to get like, we're not gonna have enough iron slabs for all of this industry, even with the deep mine of iron and sending iron to the capital. So let's do some other industry. Actually, you know what? Let's do tailors here, because once we start getting sheep, there are some sheep here already, then we start getting wool. We can turn that into yarn. So yeah, can have a little bit of a clothing industry as well on the side, right? Those are still growing, but I need a person somewhere, or like a family. So who can we... Oh, I guess we can get one from here. Not really using that much timber, right? I mean, that's also something you could do. I'm not gonna do it in this playthrough, but if you wanted to, like, I could take over this region and just set up like a wood industry. Just drop everything down, sell it, or send it to the capital and so on. Bandit camp time. Oh, there's 2 of them actually. Okay. Let's get going. We have 24 of you guys now. Can you get some plate armor on your way out? Oh, it's gonna take a while. Oh yeah, I don't think we wait for that. Let's get up here and take care of these bandits. I mean, we have 24 of these guys, should be no issue, right? So we could send the crossbow militia with them, but if we did, of course, that would affect our production overall, because that's the people. I think that is like one of my favorite things in this game. I don't know, if there's other games in this genre where it works the same way. Where you get the, let's do a joiner, where you get like the people working are also your soldiers. I don't remember if that's the case in like Settlers or... And by the way, something I did want to mention is if you're watching this and you have played similar games to this one, tell me, give me all the tips for other cool games in this genre, because I'd love to just discover new ones that I might not have seen, and stream them or just play them offline. But just give me all your tips for cool games, especially those that you want to see me stream in the future. One game that I haven't played yet, but I am curious about, of course, is Civilization 7. But yeah, I don't know. Just when it came out, there was some... It was really expensive to start off with to buy it. I think it was like 60-70 euros, and then also was like mixed reviews. But at some point, you know, if there's a sale or whatever on Steam, I do want to play Civilization 7. I played all the other ones, so I would say though I prefer this sort of meta level or whatever, micro instead of macro. Civilization is so zoomed out, right? You know, I like this one. The style, I like the style a lot. Like Age of Empires 2 was my favorite game for, you know, 20 years ago. It was one of my favorite games. I played that so much, even though the crappy AI. But I played a bunch against friends as well. Like, yeah. But that one is like even more, in a way, zoomed in than this one, or it's so much focused on the wars and fighting, right? I like that this one is mostly focused on city building and economical strategy and all that, and then you have this battle element as well, even though it's like, for me at least, it's not that important. I mean, I played the Total War, medieval Total War, and Rome Total War. I played, you know, this is again lots of years ago. I really enjoyed those, but those are, you know, basically just fighting games with a little bit of city management. So this one has such a good balance there. Let's do stand your ground. Speed it up as well. Here they come. Looks kind of funny when it's speed up like that. I would just push forward and just smash them. Our 24 retinue. There we go. We can just go to their camp. These guys should show up. Oh, there they are. I think I'll just send this to the closest town. Let's have them stand ground. This seems to be a good tactic. Just they attack, you defend well, and then you push back. Or again, it seems to be a good tactic with these guys. I think maybe like we're getting close to the harvest now. So like maybe after the harvest, because again you don't want to have your workers be militia during the harvest. After the harvest, we might claim. Just like a little experiment, we might claim like this region next to us and see if the AI, I'm curious to see if the AI musters an army to fight for it. That would be interesting, but to do that we need our army to be ready, but which I think it is. We're almost, need a few more pole arms. We're almost done on helmets. We're not getting any more gambesons until like after the harvest. These guys have helmets too, nice. Oh, now we get some stuff back that they've stolen as well. I like that. You only get it back if you send it to the nearest town. If you take it to your treasury for some reason, you don't get it back. Kind of weird, I think, because like you're still in their camp. So why not just retrieve the stolen goods, right? What are we here? We're up to 9 sheep. I think I set it to 10, right? Yeah. So then we'll just pull that guy off, and then they can just reproduce. We have the sheep farm. I mean, we have a lot of money. You know what? Let's just speed it up. Let's just 20 sheep to speed it up. Kind of catch up on the capital where we have a bunch of them. Are we okay on water here? Yeah. And are we okay over here? No traffic jam. That's good. Now I'm gonna check it like once or twice a year, just to make sure. I mean, of course, we would get a message, right, that the storage is overflowing, So we would know that way if it happens again. And yeah, I always like to watch the harvest. It's something soothing about how, especially on speed up, like when the crops just vanish. So, one more day to go. I mean, the harvest is gonna be bad now, right? Because of, yeah, look at that, because of the, what is going on? Because of the drought, it's one rye? Are you kidding me? One barley? Wow, it totally destroyed the harvest. I thought it would cut it down like, 20% or 10% or something. But we're getting one flax? It's almost like there's no point in harvesting, right? Well, I mean, we have the people, so why not? But that is silly. Is it that punishing? One flax from all of this? Oh wow, I haven't seen that before. I wonder if they... Yeah, look at this. It's just so nice how they just... Little ants running around, just picking everything up. I wonder if that is changed, if that's made it harsher. Because I had droughts before. I can't remember though that it would be that harsh. Like, you get one rye from one of these. Go get that one rye! Even though it still takes you as long as getting like whatever, like, what was it before? It was like 50, 60, 70, something like that, I think. This is a full Morgan. Yeah. I wonder if... I don't know how... I mean, there's no way to combat that. It's like, if it happens, it happens. You have to have reserves. That's, again, that's why I don't want to sit around with like just, 2 months of food. Because not right now, we're not going to be able to make any bread really this year. We don't have any bread, but I mean, we still have... well, we have the fish that we bought. We still have like carrots and fruits and all that. Mushrooms, some meat. Actually, I should stop. I shouldn't keep buying fish. That doesn't make any sense. It's very expensive. So no. That was just my idea to see if I could go to level 4 here. But yeah. Yeah, so that also means like no barley, no ale this year. So basically this harvest was just wasted. I think in like November, once they have planted everything again, I think we'll do the claiming and see. Maybe we can get a good fight going here. We haven't had any huge fights so far in this playthrough. There are a few bandits, but... Let's see, so this is up and running, and they started making shields. Well, how much do you get for shields? Three. Oh yeah, 3 isn't terrible. They can export. But our autosave messes me up. They can export large shields, that's fine. And we'll keep 10 crossbows. They can export sidearms. And maybe later on they can export helmets. They still need them though. The mail armor, I think we'll try to send. So much iron ore. We're not gonna start sending it. It's pointless. We can just keep it, and maybe we'll go to level 3 here later on, right? Because they can make their own mail armor here. We're sending iron ore anyway, so. How are they doing on that? They have 33. Yeah, they're almost done on helmets. And so again, I think once they're done, maybe we should, because we're not selling helmets. So you don't need to make helmets. You can also make plate armor. Let's just have plate armor being made here. We have 2, okay. So now we can disband this retinue, and then we'll edit it. I want to see that this works. We have 27, 23. So when I buy this locally, they get this cool armor. There were 2 of them. 27.49, yeah, so the money went from my treasury in here, very cheap as well, so instead of importing it, I like that. I haven't done that before either, I know that that was the thing you could do, but I never done that. So as the plate armor starts coming in, we'll just give guys more and more upgrades. I really look forward to as well when they add this, like expertise, like basically experience points and like levels and special abilities or whatever. That would be super cool. Like have the Herman here. He has traveled to many sacred sites and he has defeated foes. Like have him have his special ability. Like he's good on axes or whatever. That's gonna be so cool if they add that thing. And I guess they will at some point, but you know, it's been 2 years and it looked exactly the same when the game released as it does now. It just says coming soon. So we'll see when that happens, you know, but from what I understand, this game, which is amazing and stuff, this game was made by one person for like 7 years, I think it says when you start the game, and then after that he has hired more people, right? Okay, wait, what's happening now? Now they're claiming, oh, they're claiming this one, okay. But we should take the fight here then. Because I was just talking about like maybe having a fight. Oh, the thing is that they already hired mercenaries. Are there any mercenaries left? Okay. You know what, let's do it. Let's get these guys and just like... Basically, if we let them take this, then it's gonna be a while. They're gonna gather up some influence from their teeth, whatever, and then they're gonna start claiming these. So if you stop them here, that's gonna delay a bit. So you know, let's do it. Let's send all of these, make them group 2, and we'll just send them in here. They are coming from, yeah, far away. That's how it usually works. I mean, it makes sense thematically that they, you know, you hire people, they come from different areas, but it's also a little bit silly that you have to walk through the whole map and you have to pay them while they walk. But okay, let's do that, and let's also bring, we'll bring the retinue, and let's also bring maybe the polearm guys are not ready yet. Well, they're not maxed out yet. I do want to see, let's bring those, because I want to see if they have any special ability. And then we'll just do our crossbowmen, and then we'll leave the other ones, because we need people back at home as well to... I mean, they're sawing and all the things they're doing. That seems fine, to have a little bit here, and then from... We'll just make these basically, you know, battle group 1. They can all come up here to start off, and then these can come out here. Then, oh, yeah, we put them here. And then I think I'll organize it so I have like one battle group that is archer, like ranged, and one that is, well, we'll see. But this is gonna be a huge army. Like, this is way more soldiers than we need, but then we need to click this to contest the claim. But I'm not gonna do that until everyone is like, you know, in position. We can just have them move along. I don't want them to run though. These guys are running because they just get tired for no reason. Yeah, that's fine. Right, let's go to war. I didn't plan for it. Oh, I didn't think it would happen in this stream. But yeah, it's fun. At some point, of course, we will claim this region, send in our full army, and win the game. But I'm not in a hurry. I'm enjoying the building up of towns and just having everything move along and I want to see the level 4s, of course, as well. We'll see. I mean, we have to do it before the timer runs out here, so might have to. These guys can start moving. We might have to do it before everyone's here. We have a lot of money, but like you have to pay these. You have to pay them again in 20 days, like 200. Yeah, it's not a big deal. And here they come. Oh, they take the shortest path though, to the forest. This is the ones. Okay, let's have you go up here. Let's claim this. Enemies declared. And let's see what happens. Are they just gonna... Yeah, they want to pay us 398 silver to back off. And our claims are non-negotiable. Not doing that. Not now. We brought everyone out here. You can do this. You can hover over the little symbol there, and you can see where the area is here. So we have to be within this area in order to contest this. So in 89 days, it says, whoever controls this area wins. But I don't think it takes 89 days. I think that's when it checks if nobody shows up. But I think if both of us are in the circle, it's gonna say like war has started or whatever. And oh, look at this, now they bring out their full. This is what I wanted to see. They're only making spearmen. For some reason all they do is make spearmen. We have some ranged, so we're gonna have to play accordingly. Basically try to shoot them at a distance and maybe pull back and so on. Where's the? I want to see. I want to know where the mercenaries are, though, because they are way closer. There they are. Okay. This is our crossbowmen. Let's see. Where's the circle again? Okay, we're in the circle. You guys can just set up here, and let's make sure everyone is. Oh, here we go. The battle begins. We are way a ways here before. We probably have to fight. Maybe we can fight the mercenaries first. I mean, it's gonna take them a while as well to get here. So now it just says battle in progress. But it says when the time runs out and there's no challenger troops on the battlefield, the lord who initiated a challenge wins. So I initiated a challenge. So I'm not sure how it, like, there's no timer. I'm not really sure how that works, but let's see. Where's the other guys? They still, oh, there they are. Okay. Yeah, they're pretty close. So these are light mercenary and so on. And it looks like they are coming this way, so let's have you set up here. Like this. And our retinue. Gonna be pretty tired though, because they've been walking long distance. Light mercenary infantry, light mercenary spearmen.
Yes, sire, my liege. Forward, heavy infantry. Yes, sire.
Kind of annoying, like every time they walk through a forest and then they walk out again. You get that message, but yeah. So these are archers, so they could probably be far back. And then we'll just get the spearmen closer. Not really sure what those are doing. Are they trying to flank here, or what are they doing? Where are you going? I'm not sure what they are doing. They're walking away. Let's see if the crossbowman can do something here.
Units, push!
Have you just push in here. Here. Where are they going? Oh, polearms, by the way. No special ability for the polearms from what I can see. That's sad. That would have been cool. You guys can just start shooting them then.
Push forward, men!
I assume like polearms should have... Can I see, like they have 2 attack, 2 armor, 2 charge, 2 anti-armor. I'm thinking they should be pretty... Oh no, you're not going for my crossbowman. Pull them back. I guess the AI... okay, so now it says victory and peace declared before they even arrived. Okay. So it seems like we were in the circle, we killed everyone that was in the circle, and then that's it. But yeah, I don't really understand the idea behind this. Like, are these? Oh, they just disbanded. Yeah, they were still in their home region. They just instantly disbanded. Okay, so I get the region. Let's just claim this. Yeah, I didn't plan for this, but now I'm like, you know what? We have lots of influence. Let's claim 2 of them. Let's see if they try anything. If they do, we have the army ready anyway. We need to pay these guys soon. I don't even think we need these. Okay, gauntlets has been thrown. Enemies declared. Okay, so they are contesting this. So now they're coming out again. Where's the is it 2 at the same time now? It is. Okay, so here's the circle. Okay. But let's pull. Okay, let's like in the forest. Get everyone in here then. I wonder if it's like one at a time or how does that? No, it's like at the same time. That's kind of weird. You know what? This is pretty close to home. I'm not gonna take your 300 silver. Let's do this. These guys are still at home. Let's have them. I mean, hopefully they've done. Hopefully they can do this. I don't know. Like the whole economy at home falls apart. I don't know. I don't want that. So hopefully it's October. It's end of October. Okay, you know what? Let's disband you. Let's have one group. I don't want to have both. Like I want them to still work at home. Let's have one group go over here then. Because like we're gonna get here. We're gonna get there before they do. Like they have to travel across the whole map. There's no way they're getting there and can fight us there. Let's speed this up. I mean, this is a huge army. Like, it's like silly. What do they have? They have like 120 spearmen. Yeah. This circle system as well is a little bit weird. What happens if we just send one troop in there? That counts that we are in the circle, and then we just stop them from entering the circle. I guess we win. The same down here. They don't need to run. They can just stand in the... Just stand here in the circle. There's no one here, so... I guess that could be a strategy as well, like you claim multiple regions. If you have a lot of troops, and you can just spread out, and then the enemy has to like pick where they go. How far out can we be? Can be like here maybe? I don't know if they can shoot from a forest though, but... I mean, they're coming slowly. So, oh, there we go. There's, look at that. They hired mercenaries. Are they gonna send those down here is the question. We might have to back off them because we only have 36 men down there. But like, it's still, it takes so long for them to move. So let's have this this organized a little bit. So let's put the crossbow, some retinue, and some spearmen in the front. They can be on defense. There, defense. And I mean, you can put the mercenaries at the front, right? Because you don't really care about them that much if you lose them or not. While your own people, you don't want to lose. But, you know, your workforce. You want to be a bit cynical like that. See where they come from. I think the archers have really long range. Make a line here. These guys can be ready to flank. Yeah, they're flanking from this direction. Okay, guys. They are shooting already. One guy on his own. Here we go. Now the crossbows should do good work here. Look at that, the archers. Yeah, they're just decimating these guys. Look at it. Like, they can't even make it to the infantry line. 6 left, 5, 4, 3. Yeah, they're gonna be wiped out. That is their, you know, that's their militia. Like, their workforce, basically. Over here, though, they are rushing in. Meet them. You guys are shooting, right? You guys should be doing something. Like in the middle of the borderline here. A bit weird. So hopefully our retinue will hold here against spearmen. And our pikemen are just smashing in here. Yeah, and meanwhile, let's check on the other guys. Getting confused on where I am. There they are. Anyone even close? Seems so. You know, I guess those mercenaries are coming this way. Don't see them though. They might be like in this forest or something. What? What is this? 5? Come on. No, no! 5 spearmen! They got around the whole thing, just flanked everyone, and got to our crossbowmen. But I mean, Yeah, that's not an issue, but they really tried to flank. They like went around the whole thing to put these a little bit tighter to the. And we lost some retinue over here. We lost 3. But they lost basically their whole population, right? Okay, so this, we won this one. We still have this one here, and I'm not sure what's gonna happen here. If these guys are just gonna go up against a lot of mercenaries, that could be scary. It doesn't look like they can plant everything. But look at this, like 56 rides, and that's a normal field, right? So the the drought really hit us hard. I mean, I have no. Now, what I should do, I guess, is to take their home area now. Like I should claim it, since they don't have any population now. So yeah, I didn't plan for this. Wait, what are you doing over there? Oh, so they sent their, for some reason. This is so weird. The mercenaries that the AI hired that came from over here, they went over there, and now they're starting to head back to. Now they're Yeah, that's so strange. In 74 days, I guess we will win because there's no one here. Because we can just stop them from ever getting there. That's really strange. I'm just gonna have some of these just protect the flanks here, because they will just try to go for my my ranged units. I'm not even gonna write back them. It's just a waste of time. It doesn't change anything. Now I don't know where they are, but they must be. Yeah, like if you zoom in, you can sometimes see them even if they're in the forest. There they are. So they will be coming this way. We lost 3 retinue, which is a little bit bad, but yeah. I think we lost one of the pikemen as well. Okay, so I'll just have these guys just defend against any flanking attempts. Oh, I still have my crossbow militia in here. I forgot about. I put them there just so they would be in the circle, but now they're in danger because. Yeah, okay, you can run back here. It's a good thing I saw that. It would be so sad if they have been taken out. They have archers coming first, but yeah, I don't think that's gonna be an issue. Are they even coming for me? Like I don't know what they're doing. Like these guys are obviously. It almost looks like they're not going for my army. It looks like they're going like in a straight line to get down here, which is obviously kind of stupid because there's a huge army. There's an archer, crossbowman even. It's so weird with all these armies all over the place. Like I don't even know what the AI is doing. Okay, so we have archers here, which could be an issue, I guess, if you guys are just have you spread out. You know what? Let's just attack these guys. Just get these archers. These are mercenaries anyway. Okay, so there's, yeah. So these are nasty. These are crossbowmen. 2 groups of crossbowmen. I don't want to fight that with 1 spear militia. I think I'll just pull these back. because my main arm is way too far away to interfere here. Hey, Clever Swine, how you doing? Are you guys taking out the archers, or what are you doing? They're shooting now, but these guys are, I don't know how much effect it has, but they are spread out at least. They're not running anymore. Are they tired? How did I set them to run? Yeah, I think that's enough. You guys can. Where did the other... Oh, there's archers. But my ranged guys... Let's make these two. They should be able to take them out, no problem, right? $16, $15, $14. I mean, I have 4 groups against 1, so... Yeah, there you go. These should be broken soon as well, right? Or they are already. Okay, they're gone. So I wonder if they have anything left here then. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna have... Just gonna have these run. They're not gonna make it in time. We'll just try to get them there. And then everyone else will just go home. Why can't I order you there? Oh no, you're okay. You're those. I'll just leave them be for now. We'll take them out as I was planning. We'll take them out in like a final battle once we get to like level 4 and all that, and we've done what we want to do in the playthrough in other regards. But I mean, they don't have any population now, right? I guess they will rebuild and so on, but yeah, it's gonna take time. So they're still not in the circle though. Oh, there they are. They just popped into the circle. We have 62 days. Yeah, they can make it in 62 days, I think. And fight these. Maybe we can win this area as well. Like, the only thing is we have to pay them, but like 200 is not a big deal. We're getting taxes and all that. No storage left in the saw pit. Let's do some you know, normal. Not enough pasture space. What? Okay, so the saw pit is full for some reason. They're not making... Raise that to 100 then, so they can make some more planks. You guys can disband. Now we have the battle over there. What was the... Not enough pasture space. Oh, we need to make more pasture space for the sheep. Can we multitask that? Well, I don't know. Let's do this battle first. I think we'll just have these guys just rush them because they are crossbow militia, so we don't want to stand around and let them shoot at us. I think in the forest, I don't think you want ranged guys in the forest. And these are still spread out, so that should lower the casualties from ranged, right? If it works as intended. And where are my ranged guys? Oh, they're super slow. They're still over here, okay. Oh, you're not gonna make any time. Okay, we broke those. Go for the other ones. Push forward, running straight into these. Let's have a look at this as well. They're basically getting pushed out into the lake here. Yeah, they had no chance. Yeah, that's not how you want to play ranged units. You don't want to stand them in the forest and just wait to get smashed. And okay, victory. We have most of the map. Now we have peace. You know what? Let's get rid of these guys then. We don't. Why can't I just? I wanted to spend them before I have to pay them again. There we go. All right. And everyone should go back home. You can stay here, I guess. For now, it's fine. You are going to be modified again. Did lose some. Good thing though is we did all the fighting happened on other lands, so we don't need any corpse pits or anything like that. Sounds a bit brutal, but that's how it works. And these groups needs to go back home to get disbanded. And you should be disbanded there. And it's November. How did you do? Almost. Yeah, it's done basically. Did he miss anything? No, they did it all, even though a bunch of people were out in the militia. That's nice. So we'll have it. Hopefully, we'll have a decent harvest next year, as long as we don't get any more droughts or anything. Might put up more fields as well. That's like a little bit of a. It's not really a safeguard though, because if that happens again, the drought like that, it doesn't matter if we have 10 more fields if we get 1 rye per field. So yeah, in a sense, it's probably just RNG, right? It's just like a percentage risk that happens, and if it happens, it happens. Everyone has helmets now, by the way, so I think. Oh yeah, you're making tools, making wood, arch. Let's do plate armor here now. We have a lot of iron ore, so that should be fine. I mean, in all that we lost, like they lost 4 times 36 spearmen. I think they lost the retinue as well. I don't know. I don't think I saw the retinue really. I don't know where they were. So they basically lost all of the male population, or more or less. I don't know how many they have. And we lost like 3 retinue, and I think one of the pikemans. I think we had 17. We have 16 now. I'm not sure though. Maybe we did have 16. As soon as they cross the border here, we can disband them. Work. These guys should, by the way, be able. There's more plate armor here now. Yeah, 3 more. So we can buy some local plate armor. And he. Oh, there we go. Loaded. Right. And it's kind of cool. And you can also, you know, you can set their colors and everything. And you can also choose, like, oh, he should have sword, shield, and the shield should be there you go. Draco's warriors. Yeah, we don't need to have them. You know, actually, let's have you guys go home as well. It's not, you know, it's like what, like 1 minute to get them out again. We need to, so you need to disband, and you need to disband once you can run here to get across the border. Kind of silly that you can't disband them in your own area, even though it's the wrong area. Wait, I mean, they could do there, I guess. But You also need to click them again. I don't think it updates. No, you have to like click them again. There. All right. Do we still have? Yeah, we have people here. Like they shouldn't be here. Oh, we have 36 fish. Okay, so this was also hit by the drought then, because they shouldn't fish more than down to 100. So I think that means that that was hit by the drought, which probably means we won't be fishing next summer, like next season. Just let it recover instead. And now we're in the wrong region. Can it zoom? There we go. So how are we doing here? We have 13 sheep, 3 lambs. So that's fine. And do we have any? We have some yarn. So I guess the tailor is not correctly. Yeah, it's set to linen. It should be on yarn. There we go. And more plate armor will be coming. I guess here we have 17 people not doing anything, or 17 families. What can they be doing? Barley, sure. We have a few rye grains. Why not? Let's make some bread. They'll have food though. Could make more charcoal. Just load up fully on this. That. We still have 8 in each of these just sitting there, which is fine. We'll just leave them there. I like when you get to this stage of the game. You don't have to micromanage that much. I mean, I could even do this. Like, I can put people in here. Like, there's some more mushrooms for a good while, but like, why not? I guess if you're building stuff, then you want to have them out and ready, right? But I mean, we have 7 now. That's fine for building a few houses. Speaking of which, we should build some more housing now, because now we don't have burgage plots. We should also build some more pastures. So we have a little work to do here back at home. And I was planning for some housing here, like along the lake, could be nice. So if we do first, we do a few here. I think this is fine, just once. In this region, we do get like 1 extra coin per month per burgage plot, regardless of level, because of our origins. We don't want doubles really. It's better they spread out, and this is fine. We can do like probably goats. We'll have to decide that right now, but probably we'll do more goats, because that is both like meat and animal produce and hides. So there's so many things at once, and we can have the road go around this forest here. We could just keep this forest, kind of nice. You know, of course we will, because we have wild animals and mushrooms. But you like keep it this big, just make more housing, like along the. Maybe these are too big. Maybe it's too steep. Oh, there's fine though. Let's see if we can get. So hard to see when it's winter. I wish we could just change color on these. That should be fine though. And how are we doing on like granary? If we click market. There we go. Okay, we need more. Yeah, I think we'll do this then. Like, nice to spread this out. So we'll have a bunch of houses here, which is also means it's nice to have a little market up here. Stick a granary and a storehouse. And then just do a kind of small market, I guess, here. That seems nice. So I mean, they will be running around anyway, but if you like, I just like the idea of a little neighborhood over here where they can just go to their local market instead of having to go to the main one at the church. They're still gonna go to the church to pray and so on as well. So I guess if you make I mean, this is still like, look at all the space we have here. I guess if you would stretch out too much, you might want to have like a second church, so they don't have to walk around that far. I don't know how that would work though. I don't know if they like go to the, if they would know to go to the closest church, or if, you know. We have 325 clothes over here and 92 shoes. That's a lot. I haven't looked at the cobbler at all. They made a bunch of shoes. So yeah, we're good on that. We even have some plate armor. Start whipping these guys then. The local armor. We had 4 here. Right. And most of these are level 3 now. We have 88 level 3 families and 12 level 2 families. And I think in order to get to level 4 we need to sort of prep. We need to make sure we have a bunch of ale and clothes. Clothes is fine, but we need to have like 100 plus ale. And probably also do it like in November, like after the fruit harvest. We have a bunch of fruit, then we just need to make sure we have enough meat, and then just like once all those things are fulfilled, we can just turn on the tap here and make sure we can make some level 4s. But yeah, you need to do a little bit of setup for that, really. It'll be a bit hard to have all of those things at the same time. But yeah, it's looking nicely, you know, just ticking on now. New neighborhood, and up here I think we're just, I mean, this industry is cool. How are we doing? Check what they have sold here. They sold 14 crossbows, 17 swords, 34 shields. So yeah. Wait, yeah, they say they're selling tools here as well. 82 tools. Forgot about that. They still have 49, yeah. A nice industry here. The iron, 400 iron. Oh no, no, it's not jammed, right? Oh. Bit worried. We have 400 iron. That's crazy. I think we need another bloomery here. Yeah, for sure. Like, these guys can't handle all that. They're making 26 iron slabs in the last 30 days with 2 people in there. Let's make another. I would like it pretty central. Yeah, I guess I'll just put it here then. It doesn't look that nice, I guess, but it's like a central street here, the storehouse and everything, so fine.
Firewood, firewood.
We don't have any room for more people, but I don't know. We need more people in that village, really. We do need more pasture space, though, because the sheep here have a lot of space here we can just expand on. Because otherwise the sheep stop breeding, right? I just make a few like this. Now we're up to 122, which seems fine because I don't think we want to go too high either. Like we don't need to, and so we could. Yeah, it's not yet, but maybe that's something we do just before we want to upgrade to level 4. We'll make a butcher and then put it to slaughter like half of the sheep. That way we have a lot of mutton, so we make sure that these guys have what they need. They actually have what they need right now. How is that possible? I don't know if this is gonna work. They have everything they need except for beverages. They have... Oh, they still have the fish? Wow, the fish that I bought, they're still eating it. That was long ago. Let's just see, just for fun. Maybe this works now. I mean, we have 8 ale. So basically... Oh, they don't even get ale. Yeah, look at this. We can make level 4s. That is actually really cool. Okay, so forget, you know, everything I said about the whole plan goes out the window. All you need is 8 ale and a little bit of luck, and you can make this work. It doesn't show for some reason. Like, it doesn't... You don't get the green arrow. Why don't you get the... When you hold tab, you usually get the little green arrow, right? Like here. Green arrow means you can upgrade. Didn't show up for this one, though. I guess the ale is gone now. Ah, still some ale. And again, it's a bit sad. It has to be those closest to the tavern. I don't get to choose, like I want one over here or whatever. Look at this. No green arrow. So weird. Oh, that must be a bug. Because the level 4s are new, right? So maybe they somehow haven't made it so you can see, like, you have to click them. Wow. Okay, now now the ale is gone. Out of 8 ale, we got basically like 8 upgrades or something. That's amazing. Look at this. We get to see the level 4s as well. I mean, I think they look the same as the old level 3s. So maybe it's not that exciting if you've seen how the game were before, but... This one's gonna be level 3, and then the neighbor's level 4 here. We can compare a little bit. I don't think these... Let's see, we have 13 spaces available now. I don't think these... It said something in the patch notes about level 4 won't increase the living space. I think what level 4 does is just like get you more passive incomes, really. Maybe more influence per month or something like that. Maybe they're more happy, I don't know. Or maybe they... Yeah, I think that's the things. Let's see when these are done. We have 11 families working on construction, so this should be fairly quick. I don't know where they went. It seems like nobody's working on it now. They went to 88% on everything. And then they just stopped. What's... Okay. That was weird. They need timber. Like, usually they do it the other way. Like, first the ox comes with the timber, and then people come and start hammering. But here it seems like it's the opposite for some reason. So now they did all they can, and now the ox has to come here with the timber. I don't know where the ox are, though. There's one guy. Klaus. Full speed ahead. Did he bring it? No, he's still going. Where are you going, Klaus? No, don't go that way. Oh, maybe he's doing something else. Is he going to the manor? No, he's going up here. Oh, it's because I'm building these level 1s up here. So the ox are prioritizing those. Can I just make you highest priority? Let's see if the oxen realize that. If I get to see these. That was really weird. Like the whole game, every other building in the game it works the way like they first bring the timber, and then there's people come there and they start like hammering and whatever, building it. And with these level 4s, for some reason, it's reversed. That looks like Wilhelm is going for. No, where are you going, Wilhelm? Oh, he is. He went in there. 94%. Why is this so exciting? I don't know. Like, exciting gameplay. Can we get it to 100%? There we go. It's done. It looks kind of the same though. No, it's bigger. This is level 3. It's like another floor or something, or even more, maybe. It's another level 4 done. It's taller, right? It's like they're making new fences and stuff as well. Oh, we got a medium town now. Okay. Alright, so let's go down here. And orient myself. So this is. I want to go to the. Let's see, where is it? It's over here. Where we have these 4s next to a 3. Maybe I'm the only one getting excited about this. Maybe you're like, why is this important? But yeah. Level 4. Huge. Tall. And look at this. This looks so small now. Level 3 next to it. Yeah, so the 4s have new design as well, I think. Like, they didn't look like that before. So, yeah. Kinda cool. I don't know though, like, did they get more? I still have 2 families. I don't think they increased living space. I think that's how it works. No, it didn't. Okay, which in a way I do like, because, again, like I talked about earlier, if they always increase living space, then it's so hard to get people to move into new plots you make. So I do like that. That you just like make them taller, cooler, and you bring in more money. Probably more approval as well. I would assume 91% here, without the ale. Usually they are that happy when I have the ale tap on, but it's off right now, so. Okay. We'll make these goats. I don't think we have any pigs here, but like I don't see any real point in. I mean, I guess it's for the meat. I think you get more. You get more pork per time than you get chevon, which is the meat from the goats. But then you also get the hides and the milk. I think I prefer the. I mean, you need shoes, right? So we need the hides. Because you don't get hides anymore from animals, you get pelts, which we're just selling. Let's do a little bit of fix here, like remove the grain stuff. Don't need to bring grain or ale up here. And then get someone in here. Can't even upgrade it now because we used all of our planks for the level 4s. Oh yeah, this costs planks as well, the animal pens. For this one we just turn off the flax and the firewood, and everything else is okay, I guess. So these are distance based because like there's a market here, so they will set up the market stalls here, even though there are empty spots, I think, over in this market. Yeah, there's 13 spots empty, so I like that they do it the closest to them, and then these guys will refill over here, of course. Might just put in 2 in each because we don't max it out. Now we need more planks in order to finish the project there, but there's no hurry because like I was gonna say nobody lives there anyway, but that doesn't matter actually. I think if you have goats there, the goat effect or the goat produce will still initiate, even though nobody's living there yet. For these though, you need people there so they can take care of the crops or the orchards. Here's an orchard, which... What's this? Oh, it's quinces. That's what it's called. I don't know if quinces is a normal thing in these days. Like, has anyone heard about quinces? Like, have you eaten quinces? I haven't. I had never heard about them before I played this game. But then again, it could be like because I'm a Swede and I don't know the English word. That could be the case. So I'm kind of, you know, they're just doing their own thing now with the fields. We'll just have these, maybe even too many, but we have 8 in each, and it's all automated, I think. Just hope we don't get a drought again, that would be sad. We do have no grain, so like, I don't know if I need to micromanage these. I'm just gonna keep these here. Like one in the oven, one in the oven, one in the windmill. I'll keep the mushroom people on. These are maxed out. Can put people here, of course, I forgot about that, in the new forager hut. But we have so much people now that we don't need to micromanage everything. Like this one, of course, we want to micromanage because we want to stock up on ale before we activate it next time. And now I just took whatever random because I was like, oh yeah, I can upgrade level 4, I want to see how they look, so I took these. The plan was to have a certain few, but I don't know, maybe we can just go for, if we have shoes, production and all that, maybe we could just do level 4s. Or a mix, like we have now. That seems fine. And let's keep working on the pens. So these are done. And we get goats, and upgrade, and goats. And there we can get goats. And the fish, yeah, this is gonna take a while to recover from the drought last summer, so I think we'll leave the fish. You know, until it gets to over 100. Here though, we do want to have someone getting berries because they're growing. And no traffic jam, no, nice. And they made, oh, they made 12 plate armor here, that's nice. Let's use that. Upgrade these guys. Costs 13 treasury coins, it's so cheap. Like this costs, oh, it costs 26, okay, so it's double. I think they lower that, I think they costed like 50 back in the days. This is cool. Full retinue, 24, and almost everyone has heavy armor. So that's cool. We also made... yeah, they're making some shields and sidearms and selling them. So yeah, they have so much iron ore. It's insane. Like they have, basically they have over 600 because as I'm looking at it, we need more people to run the bloomery though. So where can we pull some people off from? I guess here, because we already have the sheep. We don't need to. We already have 20 sheep. So you can work in the bloomery. You want a little bit on sheep farm and weavers, like not that much wool coming in, of course, since we don't have that many sheep, but maybe one from the clay furnace as well, just so that we have 2 bloomeries at full capacity. So yeah, I think we're pretty much okay here now. We have some industry, they're making money, and they're up to 4,000. I could tax them a little bit, I guess. Since if we're not, you know, if people are not moving in anyway, and we need money for royal taxes and for mercenaries and stuff. If people are not 100%, if people are not moving in anyway, then losing 7% approval doesn't really matter, right? So like 10%, that's 400 every month, you know. Yeah, that's nice. We'll do that. They're sad here. They did lose someone, I guess, in the... Yeah, they lost 3 retinue, right, in the battle. But I mean, with the upgraded retinue, hopefully that won't happen again. Over here, we should have some plated armor as well. And I think once these are upgraded, we'll make something else. I don't know, what's the price of that? 16. So you make 16 per plate armor, but it's basically 6 iron slabs plus the time work. And every iron slab is 2, so that's 12. So you're making 4 more. I think helmets are 2 iron slabs, so that's 3 per iron slab. And this is not 3 per iron slab. That would be 18. So this is a little bit less than 3. Plus it costs like 2,000 almost to open up the trade road. So I guess selling helmets is probably the best then. The mail armor is 3,800. Yeah, so yeah. Helmets are best because that's, I mean, as long as these prices stay here, of course, but... Yeah, so once they have all the plate they need, we do need like 1 more helmet on some of these as well. Then we should switch over to helmets. To optimize, again we have 4,000, like, we're fine. I think basically we are done in a sense, like with what I wanted to achieve in the playthrough, get to level 4s and all that. So I think it's getting late here. I think I'm going to call it, and then we'll do 1 more stream, I think, where we keep building a little bit and then we'll take out the opponent. And you know, you can play this forever, like we can just keep building in each region and all that, but I think that's a good... That will be what, like 5 episodes, you know, like 15-hour playthrough. That seems nice. I'll be back tomorrow, but I will stream tomorrow. I will stream Slay the Spire. Reason is that, like, Slay the Spire is an old game, but reason is that Slay the Spire 2 comes out in early access on Thursday next week, and I'm super excited for that. I've been looking forward to that for years, basically. So I started playing some Slay the Spire again, just to like get into the mood before the Slay the Spire 2 comes out, and I thought that could be fun to stream as well. I never streamed that on the channel, and that is a card game, you know, it's a deck builder, so it's even more, you know, board game adjacent than this game is. So I really feel like Slay the Spire should be on the channel at least for a stream, and then of course I'll stream the Slay the Spire 2 on Thursday as well, just as it comes out. That's gonna be hot and interesting and fun to just start over from the beginning with that kind of game. It's just super fun. So I hope people are interested in seeing that as well. So tomorrow, Slay the Spire. Draco looks like he is about to head to bed. He looks really sleepy. So we are going to end it here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I had a really fun stream. A lot of fun stuff happening here. A lot of unplanned things with like combat and so on and big battles, which was fun that we got that in there as well. And to get to see both level 3s and the level 4s. I didn't expect that. So now we get to see the whole... I mean, even from this distance, look at this. Like... Over here, well, this is 3s, I guess. I mean, just look at that. That's the level 4. You can see from here that they are taller and look, you know, they stand out in the village. So that is awesome. Alright, have a great evening or morning, or whenever you're watching. Take care. Bye bye.